I remember when.
Rob here, coming to you from Da Nang, Vietnam. As always, this is for entertainment value, please don't try it. I remember when I had my first plane flight. I would have been 19, that's the area. I was working at a hotel as a barman, part-time. And I wanted to go see a girlfriend at the time who'd moved to Sydney. As it turned out, she wanted to see me less than I wanted to see her. But anyway, another story. So I didn't have much money and I didn't have a lot of time off. I only had 2 days. Someone in the bar that I was serving at said, "Oh, I know somebody that's going to Sydney." I thought, well, I normally would take the train because it's cheaper, but it takes about 12, 14 hours. And he said, "Oh, no. He said, my friend, he does the mail run." I said, "He does the mail run? That's good. What do you mean?" He said, "He's got a truck." "Oh, no. He flies an aeroplane." He said, "He'll get you to Sydney in 4 hours, 3-4 hours. I said, "Wow, terrific." I said, "How much?" He said, "Free. He's a mate of mine." Just let the music go past. So I said, "Yeah, great, let's do this." So the following morning or the morning after, I met the guy at the airport. Now, the mail in those days, it's not like email, click, gone. You actually got pen and paper, you wrote a letter, you put it, folded up, put it in an envelope and put it in the mailbox and off it went. Maybe a week later the people got it. So for the express stuff in those days, they put them in a big bag and a guy would come pick it up, get on the plane and fly it. So I get to this plane, meet the guy, we get in the plane. It's a little single engine thing. So I'm sitting in the front with him, like a co-pilot. First flight, oh, how exciting is this? And we take off, and we're going along. It's smooth. As it turns out, it wasn't a direct flight from Wagga Wagga to Sydney. It went to Albury first, and then Albury to Sydney. So we're going along, and all of a sudden he says, "These things are reliable," because you can see I was a bit nervous, so he just shuts off the engine. Yeah, he shut off the engine. And we're just like gliding. And he said, "Oh, don't worry about it, mate." He said, "These things are reliable, you can start them easy." He said, "And they glide for miles." It's not the gliding that had me worried, it's the landing. Anyway, so he just said, "Look, I can see you're nervous." He said, "So let's start the engine." And what the mongrel did was, "Oh no," he said, "it won't start." Well, by this time I've turned absolutely white. I'm having palpitations, first flight, not enjoying it. And he starts laughing, and then he kicks over the motor, and away we go. It should have been a bit of a clue there, that there was something not quite right. Anyway, so we get to Albury. He lands, he drops off some bags, and then he picks up some other bags, and he put it in the back, and off we go. So I was sitting there, and I must say, the view is beautiful from the cockpit. It really was. Looking at one engine is disconcerting, but putting that aside, He said, "Oh, you're lucky you actually got me." He said, "Because this is the second to last run that I'm doing." I said, "Oh, why is that?" He said, "I'm going off to become a marlin spotter up in Cairns for the big tuna, the big marlin fishing boats." I said, "Wow, that's fantastic." Thinking all the time, I just wish this bloody flight was over. Anyway, so we're heading towards Sydney, and this beautiful clear day turned into a damn nightmare. We ran into this huge electrical storm. Now, you're sitting in the cockpit, and right out the front of you, the lightning is going off. I've never seen anything like it. You just have to see the whole sky just light up, and it's frightening. What really took the cake, though, we're going along, lightning, thunder, and all of a sudden, we drop 1,000 feet. Well, I'm like left my stomach up here somewhere. My courage is about this high at this point. It was already down to about there. Now it's down to about here. And then all of a sudden I'm like, he said, "Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is fun." Yeah, not my idea of fun. Then all of a sudden, whoosh, up 500 feet. And this went on for the last, I'd say, hour of the trip. I had a duffel coat in those days. In the end, I had the duffel coat over my head. I'm like, we're going to die. So eventually he landed the plane at Sydney. I'd consider it more of a horror trip, but it was nice that he did the favour. But I think I can see why he got out of normal regulations and wanted to cowboy it over the ocean out at Cairns. Anyway, he said, listen mate, he said, I'm doing a second run in 2 days. If you've finished here, you want to come back, here's my, just meet me here at this time. I said, thank you very much, that was terrific. I took the 14-hour train back home. Quick story, but there you go. Thank you.